Now then, welcome to Let's Ruin My Childhood. So for the past 2 weeks, I have been watching Jayce and the Wheeled Warriors to see if the actual programme stacks up to my rose-tinted memory of the programme, as I haven't really watched it since I was a child. So let's talk a little bit about the basic premise and setup of the show. It's another one of those classic 80s cartoons that was made purely to sell toys. The basic premise of the show, there is a botanist called Aldrich who is intended to create a new species of plants to solve hunger problems. But then radiation gets into it. It's always radiation. Or it's lightning. I think this time it's radiation and lightning. Radiation gets into the plants and they start to mutate and form the devastating monster minds. The monster minds which have an incredible ability to take normal plants and turn them into complex moving parts and create a combustible engine of some description out of nothing. So who's going to stop these monster minds? Well, it's going to be Aldrich's son, Jayce, and the once dead Lightning League. That's one of the main problems I had with the show. If you watch the first introductory episode, it's a complete and utter information dump of an episode. You get no build of characters or anything good like that. It's just radiation has created monsters, but fortunately we have an entire fleet of vehicles that you can use to fight them with. Now let's make 64 episodes. Let's talk a little bit about the characters. Now the characters follows a Thundercats team setup. You have Jayce, who's basically the Lino character. There's Gillian, who's basically the Panthro and Jara characters all melded into one. There's Flora, who takes the part of Wily Kit and Wily Cat. There's Herc, who's pretty much Tygra. And there's Oon, who's basically the snarf character and just as freaking annoying. There's also Brock, who's a big flying fish. Of course, there's no Cheetara character because it's not as good as Thundercats. And with this team, they have a very formulaic setup of each episode of let's go and try and find Jayce's father. They're not here. All these plant cars are here instead that we have to battle and escape somehow. And then they move on to the next episode and the same thing happens and the same thing happens and the same thing happens. Basically, I've been left none too impressed by Jayce and the Wheeled Warriors. My childhood has been ruined by this one because it's not as good as I thought it was. So, what are we going to watch next time? Well, I've decided to watch something that I don't really remember too well. I think it's pretty good. I definitely know it's got a badass theme song, and that's Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of the Earth. Have you watched Jayce and the Wheeled Warriors recently? Please let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and I'll try and reply to all of them. Also, please give the video a like, share it around on Facebook and Twitter. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And remember, I'm ruining my childhood, so you don't have to ruin yours.